And what about the success for Brooke Stower? We had Brooke on the program. It's going back a little while now, but she's back riding again in New South Wales, and there was a double there at Grafton on Saturday. Brooke, well done to you. It must be a bit of a thrill to be back.
Oh, there's just nothing like riding the winner is there, and I've had a dream comeback, to be honest.
Well, you have. You've come back and you've just gone, whoosh, let me at 'em.
I cannot thank everyone enough for supporting me. I thought it'd take a couple weeks to get back into it, but my first week back pretty much, and I rode a double, so I'm stoked.
Well, recap for our listeners, because the fall happened at Grafton, didn't it, going back?
Yeah, how ironic. I even said to the stewards, the track that took me out has put me back on the map. So, no, it was really good to go back and, get the monkey off the back at the track that, ended it for me for a while.
It did. To go back to Grafton, did you have any thoughts of it, or are you one that just totally puts it out and focuses in on your job?
No, look, honestly, as I said, it was a very quiet horse that did hurt me. He hasn't looked like doing it since, so it was just a freak accident, and, I was very lucky. So, and Grafton was my home at one stage, so I really love Grafton. So I was able to get on with the job, and, I was on some nice horses too, which helped.
Yeah, that's the key, and you know the track so well too. It is sometimes you've just got to be in the right place at the right time at Grafton.
Oh, definitely, and that showed on Saturday. I was on long shots all day, to be very honest, and I just got into the right positions, and they got the right runs, and they got the splits at the top of the straight they needed, and that's how they eventually won. So yeah, exactly. You just got to be in the right space at Grafton.
And with it, Brooke, the way that you've come back for a national racing program like this one, where are you basing yourself, and are you getting plenty of opportunities to go and ride?
Yeah, look, I'm basing myself out of Tamworth, and I can't thank my manager, Nathan Daniels, enough. I ended up with, obviously, I went to Grafton on Saturday, had my first full book back, and then I was supposed to go to Moree yesterday. I had 5 rides there, and I'm on my way to Port Macquarie today, and then I've got 2 at Scone tomorrow, and then I have Wednesday off, and then I've got Lismore and Tuncurry, then Armidale. So, look, I've been blessed with how well people have reacted, and and put me back on. I wouldn't have been upset if they sort of sat back and seen how I come back, but no one hesitated to put me on, so I can't thank everyone enough, and hopefully the role continues.
Well, I think that's the key too, that sometimes you've just got to get out there, haven't you? It's you can say that you're coming back and everything, but I think generally in racing, people want to see you before they'll, go all the way and put you on.
Definitely. And, I've done a lot of trials as well, and I think that was also the key. Like, I was at the races and seeing everyone, and people were watching my trials, and I hadn't lost anything, and I come back fit and probably better in the mind than ever as well. And I think that sort of, showed to trainers that, it didn't bother me to come back. So, so I can't thank, Pete Sinclair, my manager Nathan Daniels, Craig Martin and Cody Morgan. They got me going again at track work and put me on really nice horses and helped me out with trialers, and Brett Kavanagh. I also went to Scone for a day, for a morning, and jumped 6 out and galloped a few. So my fitness was really well going into the races, and so I think that sort of, people sort of seen that. I went to Kilgandra, my first race day back at a non-tab, and, sort of just made sure I was making the right decisions and brushed up on a few things. So, and I can't thank Jane Clement enough for that as well. She put me on all day, and they weren't actually worried about how the horses were going. They just wanted to make sure that I come back and had a great day. So I've had an excellent amount of support. So without all them people, I wouldn't be where I am today, that's for sure.
Well, it was August 31 of last year in the mounting yard when you suffered the injuries. There was a fracture to your L3. There was a vertebra injury around the spinal column. It's taken a long time, but I'm absolutely pumped to see you back riding winners like you were on Saturday, Brooke. Good luck today at Port Macquarie and continued success.
Thank you so much, and a big shout out to Dr. Andrew Cree in Sydney for getting me back and, making sure I was 100%. He's the best surgeon. Anyone with spinal difficulties, I recommend him. He's the best there is.
Fantastic. Good on you, Brooke. Good luck today.
Thanks, Ethan. I really appreciate it.